Hey there, I'm recording this video for some of you who missed our Zoom session today because I didn't want you to miss out on the chance to be scientists. So I'm going to show you what to do on the video, and then you can either do it with me or you can do it later on with your mom or dad. You will need mom and dad's help a little bit, but not a lot. They just have to fill up your cups of water. So in your bag, I handed out cups with some peppermints in them. So you should have 2 peppermints, a soft peppermint and a hard peppermint, and you should have 2 little cups. So you're going to need your peppermints, the cups, and some water. It can either be water from your faucet or bottled water. It doesn't matter what kind of water. Miss Marlene has bottled water because in my classroom, I don't have a faucet to turn water on and off. So the first thing you have to do is remember, when we're scientists, we have to be careful. Now for this experiment, we don't need goggles and we don't need to worry about the smell of it. But usually when you're a scientist, you don't want to touch or taste. And if you smell, you just want to waft. But we don't have to worry about that because we're not using anything that can hurt us. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to pour some water into our cups. And then after you have your water, and like I said, mom or dad will probably need to help you put your water in your little cups, you're going to open your peppermints. So I'm going to open up one peppermint. This is my hard peppermint, and you can tell it's hard if you touch it. And I'm going to put it in the water. And we're going to observe what's going to happen, because scientists observe things. And it's going to take a few minutes. It's not going to happen right away. You're going to have to be patient because that's what scientists do. Sometimes they might have to observe something for days, weeks, months, years to see if there's a change in what happens. For us, it's probably only going to be minutes. So, and then you're going to open up your soft peppermint. It's a little bit softer than the other hard one. They both feel a little hard though. And we're going to put the soft peppermint in water. And then we're going to see what happens. I'm going to try to maybe bend the camera so you guys can see mine up close in just a minute. So what do you see happening if you're starting your experiment? You know, what's going on with your peppermints? You can like describe to your family members. So I notice one of my peppermints is turning the water pink while the other peppermint is bubbling. And that water, I put that one in second, the one that's bubbling. So the water is changing in that one, but not as much as this one has. So I'm going to try to show you by using my little thing. So if you can see, I have this one, the water is a little more red or pink than this one. And I noticed this one, can you see the bubbles that are happening? Can you see those? It's making bubbles. This one is not bubbling. So we're going to let it sit. I'm going to put my camera back up. And again, I'll probably bend it again so that you can see later a little bit more what happens. So go ahead and kind of just watch to see what happens. And like I said, you're going to have to be patient. It takes time when you're doing science experiments. I'm trying to put my camera back to where it goes. Yikes. It doesn't want to bend, guys. There we go. But now you can't see my stuff. So I still have my peppermints in my water. And I'm still seeing bubbles. And this water, this one, the water is a little bit more cloudy than the other one. This water is more clear and this water is cloudier. Oh, I'm noticing some changes. Are you noticing some changes in yours? And the one that's bubbling, it's moving around a little bit. What do you notice happening with yours? Now I'm going to pick one up so that you can see. But I want to make sure that I have something I can wipe my hands off with when I'm done picking it up. So I'm going to grab a tissue for myself. You might want to grab tissues too if you're going to pick yours up, or napkins, or a towel. So I notice, whoa, what's happening to the soft one? I notice mine is getting, it's like, sorry, I'm in the wrong spot for the camera. Look at that. It's starting to fall apart. It's disintegrating. Can you say that big word, disintegrating? It's getting smaller too than the other one. And if you notice my red part, like you can almost see through the side of that. This one, only my stripes are disappearing a little bit. But it's still hard. There's no parts are coming off. So I'm going to put back in the water. I'm going to wipe my hand off because now they're slightly wet and sticky, and Miss Marlene doesn't like that. And I'm going to still observe a little bit to see what's going to happen. Like I said, this takes time, so you got to be patient, but it's pretty cool. We were really excited on Zoom today. And I know, Jewel, that your mom was trying to get you on Zoom and it wasn't working. We had a couple friends that happened with today, so I don't know what was going on. But I hope you're enjoying the experiment now. I'm just moving mine around a little bit to see the changes that are happening. That soft one is still getting smaller, it looks like, and I still see a little bit of bubbling happen, but not as much as it happened in the beginning. What are you seeing with yours? I'm going to pick it up again to try to show you. Oh, look, my red stripes are almost gone completely from this one. One just stuck to my finger. So this one is falling apart. It looks like it's melting almost like a snowball. Let's see. This other one, some of the stripes are almost gone, but it's not, I don't think it's melting in my hand, like nothing fell off, and it's still pretty big. Let's compare again. Oh, look at that. They look very different now. In the beginning, they looked almost the same, but now they look really different. So I'm going to record for a few more minutes, and then I'm going to stop this recording. Now you can always leave your peppermint in longer and see what happens if you want, to see if the one disappears all the way and if the other one disappears at all. Because this hard one, just the little red stripes are disappearing, but not a whole lot else. Like, look, this one's almost gone. And then there's no stripes on these sides anymore. So, let's see. Sorry, my nose is itching. My allergies. All the time my nose itches. Okay. So I'm going to try to just move the camera again so you can see. Sorry about my hand in the way. So see how that one's little, it just moved for us. And then that one's still big. Interesting. Being a scientist, I think, would be a really interesting job. But Miss Marlene likes teaching better. But maybe one of you will be scientists and do some experiments when you get older. When you go to high school, they have something called a chemistry class. And in chemistry class, you do experiments. I had that class, and it was really fun. So I think you should try it too. So it's still getting smaller, but it's not all the way gone. but it's definitely like disintegrating or melting. One of our friends said it was blowing up. What is yours doing? Can you describe that to somebody around you? Describe what it's doing. Use those words because we want to use our words and get a bigger vocabulary. Okay, so I'm going to say goodbye. You can, like I said, you can either watch this and then do it later, or you could do it with me while you're watching. I don't know which one you chose, but maybe mom or dad could take a picture and send it to me of you doing your experiment so I can see you being a scientist, because that makes me all excited when I see you guys excited about something we're doing in school or on Zoom. I will see you later. Have a good day. Bye.